Hello and welcome back to another midnight showing. As always, I'm Kelly.
DJ.
And we just got out of Mad Max Fury Road. Or should we call it Furiosa Road?
Yeah. That's what that one guy said.
That's what her name is. Non-spoiler version. I don't know if we should put this in the what the hell did we just watch section. But it's a candidate. It's a candidate.
Fucking need a nap after that. Jesus.
You get more of adrenaline right in this movie than you do going on freaking roller coasters. Yeah, this movie is tiring and it is not for everybody. But if you're just looking for something with a bunch of explosive action
That isn't a Michael Bay film.
that's done, oh my god, so well.
Explosions done well.
Beautiful wide shots. We can see everything. Creative and inventive weapon designs. And just the freaking poles on the back of those cars are like tipping people back and forth.
Yeah. This is like a stunt show at Universal Studios. That's how good this is.
It doesn't look anything like a stunt show done at Universal. I mean, everything that's happening on screen is actually happening.
Yeah.
And it is beautiful carnage to watch.
Yeah. Somebody actually had to weld these vehicles together.
Oh my god. And
If there's any makeup aesthetic on these things, it would just have to be the rust. But geez, these were not CGI things.
And did you notice that they took a bunch of 80s cars and they were welded together?
Yeah.
It wasn't modern day vehicles. Actually keeping in tune with the original film's aesthetic. This is all 80s and 70s technology that's been like welded together into these weird amalgamations of machinery.
These could be DLCs on Twisted Metal. The Mad Max package.
Yes, this entire
$50.
50. Charge 120. I'll pay that shit. But yeah, this entire movie feels like an actual live action Twisted Metal.
This is like Mario Kart if it were rated M.
So yeah, non-spoiler version, go see this film.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I just don't even know what they call this movie. It's like the weird amalgamation between Twisted Metal, Silent Hill, and Death Race 2000. There's just so much weird shit. I haven't seen this much fucked up shit since I watched Dune.
The bad guy we've established is like some weird love triangle between Darth Vader, Lusious Malfoy, and the Joker.
I don't know. With that codpiece, we gotta throw some form of a cowboy in there. Yeah, he has a big ass codpiece of his symbol. And this guy, if you're looking for any argument that this guy is looking for a bigger penis alternative. I mean, he's got the guns, he's got the army, he's got the water, and he's got the codpiece. But
the only thing he doesn't got is the women.
Oh yeah, that's the whole point of the movie, is that his prized possessions, these women who he claims to be his wives,
one of which is pregnant.
Two of which.
That's true.
The blonde-haired chick was pregnant
Yeah.
as well, although she wasn't very far along. They escape. And it's a run to get them first. That is the entire movie in a nutshell.
Yep. Charlize Theron as Furioso.
And she is badass.
Yeah.
Jesus, even with being stabbed in the stomach and being shot at and having it explode in her face, Jesus, she can still shove something down your throat.
Having her mechanical arm ripped off. Jesus. That was brutal.
Not just her mechanical arm, she took the guy's face with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so before we get into any more really heavy-duty spoilers, yeah, go see this film.
I've seen this movie.
For those who want to stay for spoilers, holy shit!
Yes. Tom Hardy plays Mad Max.
And he does very well.
For about the first 20 minutes after we introduce him, he's another character with a thing on his face.
Yeah, he's just captured. He's captured, and through random circumstances, God knows what else you want to call, he manages to get on board the rig that the people who are escaping are going on. And basically, they've come to some form of truth saying, okay, we're going this way. We don't want them to catch.
Yeah.
You coming? Okay. Yeah, and he hardly ever talks. 90% of his dialogue felt like it was just grunts. Which is very, very, very good for him. And God, that guy on his motorcycle just... Oh, it's not a motorcycle, it's a freaking scooter. Look at that shit off, man. Try to record a video. But, yeah, it's just... He's a perfect choice. He worked very, very well. My only real complaint with him is that I really would have liked to see him do more.
Yeah.
He does a lot. I'm not going to try to downplay his role, but he doesn't always feel like the main character, and the movie's called Mad Max.
Yeah, exactly. How did Mel Gibson do? Was he actually the main character?
In the first one, from what I remember, it's been a long time since I watched those ones.
Yeah.
In the first one, yeah, he's basically the focus of it. But in the third one, because I never saw the second one, he's sharing the role. It's not that he isn't the main person that the story's basically following. It's that so much shit is happening on this other side. They're spending so much time with, I think it was Tina Turner who was playing the bad chick inside of Beyond Thunderdome.
Mm-hmm.
But they spent so much time on her, it felt like they were fighting for the role. But yeah, in this one, it doesn't even feel like it was a fight. This whole thing is about Charlize Theron and the Runaways. Mm-hmm. And he's just there. I'm Mad Max. Hi, I'm in the movie. I'm going to shoot something. I'll be back.
Yeah.
But it's not like they didn't go over a lot of the things with him, especially with how he's being haunted by everything that's happened in the last 3 years.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, some of these just out of nowhere salvia trips that Mad Max goes in are just...
Oh my god. The beginning ones were creepy. I'm like, did we walk into the right movie?
I don't know.
Did Silent Hill freaking come out recently, and we sneak
a bunch
into
of
that?
white deformed things chasing after you,
Yeah.
occasionally with a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like Silent Hill. They're throwing big old freaking hunks of metal. What is he doing? Just leave. He's gonna rev his engine in here in the parking lot. So, oh, there he goes. Finally. Apologize for the background noise if you heard that. But yeah, it's just. There's so much stuff in here that felt like Silent Hill. Yet the guitar guy. Okay, we have to talk about the guitar guy.
Best character in the movie.
Who is worth ticket price to see this goddamn movie is Guitar Guy. I don't even know if he had a name.
Guitar guy.
He's hanging off of this truck
Yeah,
by
he's
like bungee cords, playing death metal. He's playing the background music while shooting flamethrowers at the goddamn thing.
Guitar. Oh,
And he's got like this big old headdress on the entire movie. It gets ripped off like in the last 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, he's still going.
He's still going, but not only that, but did you notice his entire face was like ground out white? He had no eyes or anything.
Yeah.
He had like part of his upper lip missing, his teeth are sticking out like a sharp thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this...
We get like a slow kind of expository moment where the factions are just kind of there. The guitar guy is laying in his bungee cords, sleeping like a puppet.
Well, everyone is just like resting, trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. You're like,
Every time he was on screen, we turned to each other and we said, "What the fuck am I looking at?"
and it was just one of the most bizarrely entertaining things you'll ever see. I mean, don't get me wrong. There was some bizarre shit in this movie for the sake of bizarre shit. One of the big ones was the milking room.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Okay, so all of these women are taken by the main bad guy to be his personal breeders. They all have chastity belts on them, and he's the only one with the key.
Yeah.
And when a woman is done birthing, I guess you could say it, they're fattened up and taken to the milking room, where milk pumps are stuck on their boobs for apparently all time, and the milk is distributed to the war boys, as they were called, and the main bad guy.
Yeah.
I just...
They look like they're sitting and getting their hair done in the salon with the...
Just with their big old jugs and pumps sticking off.
They're
of
like
them.
reading magazines or whatever.
They were doing something. I think they were like knitting or something.
Yeah.
They were actually working on something, so they weren't just sitting there. But at the same time, I mean, just bizarre for the sake of bizarre. And it comes up later in the movie when they're like, I don't know, getting some water or something out of the tanker truck, and like, what the hell is this? And it's like, it's mother's milk. Okay, I'll just wash the blood off in there, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just like, what the fuck? And there was just a lot of bizarre stuff in this movie for the sake of bizarre stuff. You had the Silent Hill guys running the war boys to run the levers for the goddamn platform. It just a bunch of Silent Hill metal head guys. I got a bunch of these kids painting themselves pitch white.
Yeah.
And telling them to... They're on a bunch of gears. When he lets go of the brake, they just have to start walking up so they turn the gears.
Was there a contest outside Utah that we didn't know about? You and your kid could be in Mad Max.
You want to be a war boy? Here, let me just dry out your lips a little.
Yeah.
It's a good day. It's a good day.
You, ma'am, could go to the milking room. Your child will be a war boy.
Oh, just so much bizarre stuff in this movie. Don't get me wrong, love this movie. It's an adrenaline-filled action fest from beginning to end. Yeah. And it's definitely deserving the name Mad Max. It's just... I don't even know what to call it. Do I label it as an action genre? No, well, there's enough downtime to say it's not. Do I say that it's the post-apocalyptic world? Well, there was enough technology that I could say this was steampunk as well. And there's just some really, really fucked... Okay, there was one other guy. The weapons guy. No, the gasoline guy. It was the gasoline guy, and he was they called him the man-eater. Yeah.
Jeez, he was creepy.
Fat fuck with feet, I swear to God, this big around each. And he makes the guy from 300, the being bad guy, whatever his name is, the leader of the prisons.
Yeah, wasn't that Xerxes?
Xerxes, thank you, Xerxes. Yeah. It makes Xerxes look modest. He's wearing a business suit.
I could have easily gotten the same guy, and it would still have the same effect.
Yeah, the guy's wearing a business suit, but he has the nipples cut out. Yeah. And he's got them pierced with a chain going between them on his stomach right here. And we probably wouldn't even notice that if not for the fact that the guy is literally, when he's in the downtime, sitting there rubbing his nipple. Yeah. And like, really? What the fuck are you doing?
Okay, so before this movie, we saw another one of those straight-to-DVD DC things, and we got this weird representation of the Penguin. And I'm like, this guy could be some kind of Elseworld Aspar penguin. Same design and everything. Just give him a weaponized umbrella.
Oh my God,
that's what I was thinking when I saw him.
Fit way too well. Yeah. So, yeah, that was there.
Yeah.
For those who were wondering, Batman Animal Instincts. Yeah. If you see it in the theater, in the shop or whatever.
Better than the last DC film that came out.
No, it was better than the other one that came out in this like little subgenre of meant for kids releases they've been doing, which was JLA Adventures Trapped in Time. That movie was horrible.
Yeah.
Like, just piece of...
Are we critiquing an entirely different film now?
Yes, kind of. I'm not going to get into that, but... Yeah, we watched Animal Instincts today before we went to this. And Animal Instincts is a bad movie. But it's not that. It's enjoyably bad.
Penguin is played by Master Shake from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
And for some reason, Commissioner Gordon's played by Lex Luthor. Batman shows up inside of the Batman Beyond suit.
He's developing it.
And yet, Nightwing is the one who's voiced by Will Friedle, the guy who played...
Will Friedle.
Will Friedle, who played Terry McGinnis in Batman Beyond.
Yes.
It's one of those ones that's just one of those weird...
Yeah.
And then we went and saw Fury Road, and we were like... I don't know what even to classify this movie as. It's got some really, really good moments inside of it.
I'd call it an action film. Guardians of the Galaxy and Age of Ultron had downtime too, and they're considered action films.
Yeah, it's just that there doesn't seem to be that much of a semblance of plot, especially with the twist that comes in the end where they decide to change directions.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say where they decide to go. I'll leave that for you watching the film, because holy shit, you need to watch this film.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't know. Parts feel like a horror movie, parts feel like a action movie, parts feel like a exploitative porno. I don't know what to classify this movie as. It's so enjoyably bizarre, and that's all you can say about it. Really,
it's a dick flick to the nth degree.
Yes,
I'll give it that much.
Yes, this was meant for guys. It really was. And get this off. It's starting to annoy me.
This could have easily been done extremely wrong. I'm surprised. I was surprised to hear that Michael Bay wasn't attached to this.
Well,
this seems right up his alley.
Do you think George Miller would ever let Michael Bay get his hands on this? I'm so glad that they actually did get George Miller to come back for this. I mean, apparently we needed a fourth movie, because this movie was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and buy... When I get extra money, I'm going to buy all the other ones, and I'm going to rewatch them. And I'm going to watch it next to this one, just to, say that I can. Because it's the 80s film that came out in the 2000s that we wish came out in the 80s.
Yeah.
It's just overbloated action. You don't need to know that much. The premise is very simple, and everything is a practical effect.
Yeah.
Everything, every explosion, every time they rip off a car door, every time they flip a car, it's all practical. They're there on the screen. Everything's happening. When the guy shoots the freaking hook right in front of everything and grabs the wheel right out from under Max's hand and gets it smashed against the doors they're trying to pull it away. It's all actually happening right there. It's
the times that you needed CGI in this, it was done really well. They drive into this huge storm.
This sandstorm tornado fest.
Yeah. That was amazing.
It was just so beautiful. I hadn't seen something this beautiful CGI-wise since freaking Interstellar, with some of the space shots and some of the stuff where they're going into the wormhole. That's what a lot of the big set piece CGI things felt like.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bunch of CGI action where you can easily tell, oh, they just replaced him with a CGI puppet when he got thrown off that car. Yeah. No, he actually got thrown off that car. Everyone who worked on this was obviously a full veteran stunt guy, and they were working at very high speeds.
Yeah.
Like I was saying with the little pole things going back and forth. There's a guy sitting on the top of these, and another guy sitting at the bottom with a giant counterweight pushing on it so that he could get it to flip over onto the next car, so they can grab something and pull it back, or drop some bombs. It's everything was practical, and everything was shot in glorious widescreen, so you could just see everything. How do you? Please make more films, George Miller. I don't care what kind of action subgenre you make. Please, just make more. Please.
Call up the guys in Marvel. He can do some wonders there. As great as those movies have been, we need you for Phase 3.
George Miller presents Infinity Wars.
Yes.
With Mad Max.
Mad Max. Wow.
I could totally see him taking over like Daredevil.
Wow.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie is just one big bloated action fest, and it is awesome.
Yeah.
If you get a chance, go see this movie immediately.
Go see it. Go buy it. Go buy the $30 remastered Mad Max trilogy.
Yes,
make yourself a quadrilogy and just have movie night.
Because it's a wonderful day. It's a wonderful day. Where's my chrome makeup? I need my chrome paints.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of didn't understand what that was at first.
Yeah, it took me a second. I thought it was like some kind of like drug.
Yeah.
No, it's paint. It's paint. When they're about to die and go off to Valhalla, the grunt bad guys take war paint and spray it in their teeth and mouth, and so it's all shiny. And they go and do shit.
Yeah.
They are crazy. Everyone in this movie is crazy. Even Max. Max is crazy. He accepts that, but he's trying to become uncrazy.
He just comes back in one scene at dusk, and he just has like a whole bag full of weapons and supplies, and just blood all over him. One of the girls is like, "Are you hurt? You're bleeding. That's not his blood." You're just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, he just wanted to go take down a tank. A freaking tank with a gun-toting blind guy.
Yeah.
Who's shooting everything. It just... This movie is awesome in every second of the word, and there's nothing else that we can say that wouldn't deter. If you didn't like any of the other Mad Max movies, if you're not a fan of the post-apocalyptic stuff, if you're not into dick flicks,
If you're extremely squeamish.
yes, squeamish. There's some pretty good,
Oh, Jesus.
bad stuff here. I mean, stuff that make even Mortal Kombat blush
Oh,
sometimes.
jeez.
But yeah, if you're not a fan of any of that, you will not like this movie. If you go into this movie wanting to rip it to critique it, you're gonna find plot holes and you're gonna find things that don't make sense all over the place, and you're not gonna enjoy it. This is a movie just to sit down, make some popcorn,
Turn off your brain.
and enjoy. This is the Gurren Lagann of this year.
Yeah.
Something that you're not supposed to think about. Turn it off. Oh!
Yeah.
It's just, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love this movie. I really don't have anything more to say because it'd just be spoiling everything else about this movie.
Yeah.
So, do you have anything else to add?
No. Go see it. Go buy it. Get the quadrilogy.
And remember, Fantastic Foursome is going to suck badly.
Yeah.
We got a trailer for that, and
we did.
We watched the critics' review of old Fantastic Four while we were waiting in the theater for
He's
the movie to
Victor
start.
Von Doom.
The theme is Doom, damn it!
What other trailers did we get? I can't remember.
We got Fantastic Four. We got the new Jurassic World trailer.
Yes.
Where there's like answers every question everybody had a
It
problem with in
answers
the first question.
What the heck is Chris Pratt doing on a motorcycle being followed by raptors?
It's all about the relationship. Yeah, I got this.
They want to hunt. They want to eat.
Why
they
did-
want to.
Why?
Gotta appeal to one of those somehow.
The other one, what was it? The why did they create the big dinosaur?
Yeah.
Well, this trailer answers that for you. Apparently, some boardroom execs thought, hey, that'd be a good idea to spruce up some new attractions.
Any other attraction ups the wow factor and gets people in. Let's make our own killer dinosaur out of possibly the two greatest hunters that the world has ever known.
a raptor, and a T-Rex to form something even bigger.
Yeah.
Wow, this is almost as smart as using frog DNA to finalize the sequences.
Frogs that can change their sex to mate.
Yeah. It's just that's like the answer trailer. You got a problem with every single thing in the trailer? Here you go.
Yeah. See, if a doctor comes up to me and says that the dinosaur remembers where you put the tracker and dug it out herself, I would have shit my pants right there.
I would nuke the island.
Yeah.
Just saying. Get some dark. Yeah,
like-
maybe a nuke might be a little extreme. I'm pretty sure that if you just called an F-16 with a couple of heat sinks.
Yeah, it's just like right after that line and stuff, and things go quiet for dramatic effect. It's like, what's that smell? Look over to me. Underwear full load.
Seriously, man? I had to change your underwear like 3 times. It's not like we were going to Insidious. Yeah, we didn't get many trailers in front of this movie. That was really odd. Maybe they're all in front of Avengers, because God knows we saw 15 minutes of trailers on that shit. Oh, that movie was awesome. But yeah, go see this Mad Max. Go see it.
Go see
End of story.
Yes.
There's nothing else to say. As always, I'm Kelly.
I'm DJ.
And we'll see you all
Next time.